Yeah, love it. Love coming into camp every time we get to come in. The group and the team that we have just makes international football, fun. And yeah, we just have a really tight knit group, and it's just great to be back after a couple of months.
That's great. Game so far in the championship, pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. It was 4-0, and to get Jamie Finn, Harriet Scott on the scoreline as well, hopefully just bodes well for the week. And yeah, for us, just it's nice to get a couple of competitive games under the belt before we come in here.
And is it a quick turnaround? Saturday, so you've had maybe Sunday, and now you're going to train again today. Some of the girls would have played yesterday too.
Yeah, exactly. It is. It's one of those things where it is quick turnaround. We are very, very used to it. For me, as a system, I think it would be nice if they could change it up potentially to kind of play those games on a Saturday. And I think that goes for for looking after players, but then also the quality of football, to make sure that we're well rested, ready to go into our national teams. But listen, we're all used to it by now. It's been the same way for many years. So yeah, you get it. You know how to recover. You know how to look after yourself in the build up to that. And Vera exactly does that as well. When we come into camp, she really tries to make sure that on an individual basis that we're looked after and fit and healthy.
Friends, playing a lot of the same team, so I'm sure there's a good buzz and you're excited to see each other again.
Yeah, honestly, it's just such a relaxed atmosphere. It's we're all just on kind of the same level, the same page of understanding, and it's the same thing. If anyone even new or one of the younger players comes in, they just slot right into the group, because I think we just the type of personalities we have, and just being Irish people, we're just very open and happy to to bring people into the group. So yeah, it's lovely every time.
Do you see yourself in that role a lot of the time, as maybe more experienced now, that for those younger girls that they're going on these professional contracts for the very first time, to offer that advice?
Yeah, I think so. And obviously you just ask out of interest as well. You love to see when younger players are going over. But it was massively up to Jess as well. She came up and spoke to me really to kind of initiate that chat, and to say that she was potentially going abroad and going here, there, and and for me that's the level we want to get to, that some of the younger girls feel like they can just come up and have a chat and know that we've been there, done that, at every level in different countries, and we've played at the highest level, but then also you face a bit of difficulties or troubled times, and in the footballing world. And yeah, so for a player like Jess, who's you just see has a complete natural talent, she's a proper home bird now, and we'll miss her mom's cooking and stuff, but this is her. She's adapting now, she's changing, she's growing, and you love to see it, and you just see it as a player in her, and her confidence around the camp. Yeah, she's a great girl.
I was speaking with Emma, spoke about 2017 and everything that you went through then, to now be here in this place in Irish football. It's so exciting. Like everything has just upped its game, and we were just speaking to Emma about, like, thank God you just did that when you done it, because I don't think people thanked you enough, like, for what you did at that point, at that time.
Yeah, and I think it does take time for it to kind of come and develop, and to show what the the time and the investment that goes into it. But I think we forever thank the people like Emma Byrne, who's done this, kind of put her neck on the line for this team. She's been through it for years. She's seen it, and then she's played with some of the best players in the world, and maybe sees what they get at that level, and has been able to kind of bring that into this Irish team, and also that, just the mentality, the resilience she has, she's a leader. That's that's in every way possible. She led the way for the team on and off the pitch. Do you know what I mean? And she would do it for you, so we did it for her that she needed, and for her to kind of take that on. And now obviously Casey has taken that step forward and taken on that from Emma as well. It's and it started from her, but we've managed to kind of keep it rolling and keep it coming, and made sure that the hard work and the graft that she's been for us, that we can continue on. And yeah, it's come to a head now. There's still plenty more to go for us to do it, but I think for us as players, we now have to do that kind of talking on the pitch, and just play and get the job done, and then that's what's gonna hopefully progress and take everything further again.
stadium. It's sold out. It's sold out, I think, in half an hour, which is just unbelievable to see. I suppose Finland, so 2-1 the last time we played them in Helsinki. So what do they possess, I suppose, that are going to be the biggest challenge?
Yeah, I just think they're a very composed team, very, very fast, strong, link in well together. I think, they're very, very good at playing the ball, getting it on the ground, but then they also have a lot of speed up top. So they have both variety kind of on the ground and in the air. And they're a team now that's competed in the Euros together. So, they absolutely have, these qualities that we've got to be careful for. We've got to be realistic. They are a fantastic team. We got a very, very good result from them. So for us, it's just making sure that we turn up like we did. I think we can even, play even better than we did even in that away game. There's a lot more that we can just bring to the game that I think we've learned throughout the campaign as well. So for us, it's, the job is nowhere near done. We've got just a massive game to take on and do our best in and perform and do ourselves proud. I think that's the main thing we really want to do.
And to you personally, what would it mean to get the win, be able to be going to Slovakia, knowing that you have got the win against Finland in a really good position then to possibly be through to a playoff?
Yeah, personally, it is. It's just a dream scenario, really. I was around at the time in the Euros playoff back in 2008-9. And I was literally just coming in and kind of didn't realize what it was all about at that stage. And to kind of just have that experience now and to see that we can, hopefully do something really similar as we did to the team back then. It is hard to explain, but it just, it puts an extra fire in your belly. But I feel like I kind of feel like that for every international game, to be honest. Everyone is as important as the last, and especially the level and the stages that we're at now, and how we can really compete at an international level.
Is this the biggest moment for you've had in your career in an Irish jersey?
Listen, I'm sure it's definitely up there. It's there's been a few, and obviously the kind of the last Euros campaign again. But again, in terms of there's been so many important games to make sure that we overstep barriers. Even back in kind of 2017, we kind of do that, and we've got to play a game after that, and that's just as important because we've got to prove ourselves there. And I just think for me then, this campaign has just been really, really special and different, but it feels right. Do you know what I mean? I don't think there's actually even, as much nerves behind it. It feels right how we're going to approach it. How we as a team take on games. When I look around my teammates and see who's standing beside me, I'm like, yeah, you're going to do a job. We'll do a job. I have total trust in you. So it's still really kind of nice and relaxed and a different feeling. And, thankfully I have a bit of that experience now to just kind of let it be another international game. But yeah, I love it. And every game is different in some way. And still makes me as proud as ever.
There feels like there's a real togetherness with the team. I know that Vera Pauw spoke out about rape allegations. She spoke about the support that she got from the Irish people, how incredible it was as a team. Is it something that you have spoke about?
Yeah, it's something now that Vera has been able to speak to us about, and it's been something again that she's tried to protect us and kind of keep it out of the media. It was coming out towards the Georgia game, and again she put her personal life on hold to protect us and to protect the team, and for her to be able to do her job as a manager. And for me, that speaks volumes about her and what we actually have as a team and as a squad. Players and staff and anyone who's kind of attached to us. And she's shown this bravery and strength that, you hope as people and as women that you don't want to have to face. And she's done that, and so we've all been able to kind of chat to her now. But straight away it was obviously it was a massive shock to us and very hard to kind of take on. But again, she just showed this composure and how to handle it well, and straight away, and there was no doubt about it, the girls are there for her on a click of the finger. You know what I mean? We're there, we're backing her. She's our manager, she's our leader. And so we've we've all been with her, we still will be with her. And for her, it's just, if she's told us that she's a better version of herself. She's still her, but she feels even better now. As on a personal level, do you know what, football aside, that's exactly what you want in, the person that leading you out on the international stage. So personally, yeah, I can't, give me goosebumps, you know what I mean? She's just, it's something else. You want her as a person to feel that freedom. And now it's even that, it's so open for us. You feel you can talk to her even more now, do you know what I mean? Or if there's anything, she's kind of really opened that door, and it's a different level. Yeah,
I did think that when someone speaks about something like that, it's a very tough thing to speak about. But I'm sure players see that, and if they've any problems, if they've had any issues or anything like that, they're like, whoa, I feel like I could maybe speak to her about a certain situation. Could be totally different. Absolutely could be totally different. But you might have this maybe closer bond in a way.
Yeah, literally, as you say, she's, it's up there to the highest level of openness and being, showing again that vulnerability to open up to a nation, to herself, to us as a team. So it's now feels like that, and anything is on the table to talk about, and that's even just about who knows, if it's for a game, for anything that's happening around. She's really opened that door, and I think then as a group as well, it's opened that door for us to just be like, wow, look what she's done. It's now open, access all areas for us to kind of even go to that next level of team camaraderie and how we talk to each other, and the friendships in the team and the bonds in the team. She's just ridiculously brave, and it makes us proud, and the amount of respect we have for her is gone higher.
Well said. And you've your first training today, 4 o'clock. People looking forward to that? Yeah,
absolutely. Just get back on the grass with the girls. We had a brilliant camp in Turkey, and then going for the Georgia game, and to actually get together for that amount of time as well. I feel you're able to bring some of that prep from there. You have to carry it forward. You always do. You only get 7-8 days with a national team to compete in 2 of the biggest games of your life, and it's it's the norm, but obviously you need to take things forward from every game, from every camp. But let's just have a bit of fun on the grass today, get back to how we do our things, and just loving it. Can't we?